So good morning. It's that time when I need to do an update. I don't like to do regular updates. I don't like all of this, oh this will happen, but when a big change is coming, I like to inform you. So again, just like the last time I did an update, please forgive me if you see me looking. I've made notes, so I will from time to time look down. So I have some minor changes to my channel as a result of a major change in my life. I wasn't going to do an update. I wasn't sure if everyone would notice. However, I found that the demographic of my YouTube channel is that my viewers are very intelligent and they're very eagle-eyed. I suppose it comes with the trade. When you're doing models and things, people have an eye for detail. So basically I can't pull the wool over anyone's eyes because my viewers are so smart. So what's happening? So I am moving house. Due to circumstances beyond my control, I have to move out. My move date was going to be anything between immediately and a year away. This is as a result of a house sale, and you know how house sales are. Sometimes they're quick, sometimes they take a long time. So I've been looking for somewhere new to live, and I've just found something that is perfect. The room is a little bit small, but I think I can make it work. It also means that in the future maybe I can do some update videos on what I'm going to do with the room. To start with, I'm just going to lob everything into the room, and then I'm going to be making I'll use the word furniture, but it won't be but I'll be making desks and things. So first of all, would you guys like videos on that? It'll be my journey into woodworking. I think I'm ready to start on that. I've been doing a lot of research. I have some basic knowledge, and obviously this means that I will be taking my learning in woodwork to a new level. Some things will go wrong, some things will go right. So tell me below, guys, would you like to see an update on that? Secondly, I'm actually moving on round about the 16th of December, 16th, 17th of December. My tenancy starts at the new address on the 15th. My tenancy ends at the current place on the 31st of December, which gives me a 2-week overlap. At the moment, I have all my part works delivered to a very, very good friend of mine. Thank you, Build with Adrian. He helps me out so much. Because the nature of my job being agency, all my stuff is sent to him, and then I move around depending on the job, and then he sends it to me wherever I am at that time. This is how I'm able to get my part works out to you. As you know, a lot of the things that I'm doing are still on catch up. Some part works have caught up, and you're only getting one video a week anyway. And obviously what happens is when the part works come in 4 issues at a time, I film all 4 videos, and then they sit on my computer till I'm ready to upload them, and I upload them on a schedule. So for example, I've got 4 weeks worth of Ecto 1s. I've got 8 weeks worth of 8 weeks, 10 weeks, 10 issues of Terminator, and so on and so forth. This is how it all goes. Sorry, bear with me, I'm missing a video. No, it's there. What I'm going to do is, I really don't know how much time I'm going to have to film. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be spacing out some of my videos that I've already made, and it turns out I don't actually need any more videos made in January. My biggest problem is, once I move, I then need to get my part works, I then need to film them. I will then have a very short space of time to film all of my part works, bearing in mind I'm still doing a full-time job as well, so they will need to be filmed to the same quality or better than I already film. That I will not do a rush job. And then of course, because I'm slowing some part works down a little bit, it then means that I will be doing more catch up. So the catch up date will be delayed. So I'm rabbiting on a bit, so let me do the old wherever it comes up. I'll do the old flashy, bring a thumbnail up, or cut this. No, I'll cut this, and then I'll go through each part work individually by day. So let's begin with Terminator. So Terminator's come out on a Sunday. At the moment I was releasing, I'd originally said that I'm going to be releasing 10 videos per month, and whether I do 2 or 3 depends on whether there's 4 or 5 weeks in the month. Now December was a 4-week month. 5, right. So in a 5-week month I'll release 3, 2, 3, 2. However, because of COVID, Agora Models has decided that they are now releasing every 35 days. So I changed the schedule to 2 a week. I didn't tell anyone because it's such a minor little change going, and basically in November I think you've only had 2 videos a week anyway, because November was a 5-week month. So you wouldn't have noticed any change anyway. So it just means that instead of packs 61 to 70, instead of being 6th of December, they just delayed an extra month, a week. Now what's happening with those is I'm having one more pack with Agora, which is pack 71 to 80. 81 to 90 I'm buying direct from Hachette to save myself £1 an issue, and then I'm beginning a subscription from issue 91. So what's going to happen is round about middle to the end of December I will probably have 20 odd issues, 24 issues in my cupboard, which I will then film. And I'm going to keep that schedule to 2 a week. I think I'll just keep the 2 a week. It means I'll be behind, although in reality I'll be up to date because I'll have built it, but the video isn't due for release. Anyway, I'm confusing myself now. So I will build 2 per week, and roughly round about May I will have caught up with the build. And brilliant, yeah. So that takes us to Monday, which is Ecto 1. So the Ecto 1, I'm really not sure if I'm caught up on that or not. I was scheduled to have 2 videos on the 7th, 2 videos on the 14th, and that takes us to issue, I can't see properly, issue 50. But what I've done is I've just spaced that out now, so there's 1 video a week. I think that will bring me 3 issues behind current. The thing is with Eagle Moss is because I had a 2-month delay. I was 2 months behind, but then what they've been doing is they've been sending me a pack of 4 issues every 3 weeks. So the last pack that I received was sent out 3 weeks after the previous pack, so I don't know when the next pack will arrive. But as it stands right now, the last video is the 28th of December and I have nothing for the 4th of January. So I may possibly just continue that as one on the 4th of January, 1 on the 11th, then 2 on the 18th, and we'll continue the catch up. But you will get 1 a week for the short term. So on to Tuesday, which is Flying Scotsman. So the Flying Scotsman, that's one that I've just brought to my channel. There's absolutely no change with the Flying Scotsman. I'm doing 1 issue a week. I have filmed up to issue 5. I need to crack on with issue 6 onwards. It's a lovely build for me because what tends to happen is all my part works might, or most of my part works might come all in the same week. So I crack on and I film them, and everything else in the world gets put on hold, and then I filmed all these part works, and then for 2 weeks I have absolutely nothing to do. So that's when I then get on with filming Flying Scotsman. I've got all 125 issues. So Flying Scotsman will continue to be filmed. I have filmed right up to the 5th of January, which is issue 5. And then obviously I need to get on with issue 6. I think from memory, issues 6 to 6, 7 and 8 are quite simple issues. So really there will be no change with the Flying Scotsman. I have just released this week issue 1A, and I've called it 1A 1Bs because it's such a long build. There's lots to do, and every time I have a new technique, I explain that technique. So when I'm rubbing bits of brass with sandpaper, I'm explaining what I'm doing. Obviously the next time I do it, I go, yeah, we just key up the brass, and that's all I'll need to say. And then obviously the gluing, explaining the glue, explaining the bending. But now when I bend a piece of metal, I just go, right, we'll pop it in the bender, I'll use this bit, but off we go. So they will get a bit shorter, but obviously with an issue 1, you have to film, this is my opinion, I think you have to explain every single technique as though no one has seen any other of your videos, and all they're ever going to watch is that one video. It's a little bit boring perhaps for people that watch all your videos, but you literally do issue 1, right, we're going to do this is important to do this, so blah blah blah, and then obviously you don't mention it in such detail for the rest of the series, and you can always say go back to this issue when we did it first. Anyway, again, I'm waffling. Right, so Wednesday, sorry, bear with me one sec. So my apologies for that. I just had a postman arrive with a part that you will eventually see on my YouTube channel, but not for a very long time. So where were we? Wednesdays is Fiat Day. So I believe the Fiat has already gone to 1 issue a week anyway. The videos have been made all the way up to the 30th of December. We're just waiting for the next pack so that I can film issue 41. I don't anticipate any changes whatsoever. Excuse me. So again, my apologies. I'm not a fit person anymore. I don't exercise enough. Running down 2 flights of stairs to see the postman and running back up again, it's made me out of breath. Right, so the live shows. First of all, we have the diamond painting show. Now, I'm going to be moving on the 16th of December, which is a Wednesday. That's when I'm going to be getting the majority of my stuff into my new place. So that means, unfortunately, I am not able to make the diamond painting show on the 16th because it's right in the middle of the day and I don't know what's happening, where I'll be. Will I be here? Will I be there? Will I be in between? And it's 2 hours that I won't be able to move. I really don't want to cancel. Well, I don't know what's happening with the show. I've had a chat with well, I've sent a message to Yorkshire Crafter. There may be no show. There may be a show just with her. I would like to see a show because then it gives me something to watch. I can have it on while I'm moving stuff. But we have to respect Yorkshire Crafter. If she cannot do the show or won't do the show on her own, we have to totally respect that. So that's the one part of this update that I don't know. That then brings us to Wednesday evening, Route Master show, part work show. Now I forget the issue that we will be up to on that one. Let's see if I can find it. 16th. Right. Now the actual issue that we're going to be doing, we hope, is going to be 104 with a possibility of 105. Now, why can I do this show but I can't do the diamond painting show? Well, this is 8 o'clock at night. 8 o'clock at night in the UK. So I can get on with moving in the daytime. So the Routemeister show is going to look quite funny in that all of this that you see here will, if everything goes as planned, will be gone. This desk will be gone, apart from the bare desk underneath. All I will have in this room, because it is move day, I will have my cameras, my lights, my monitors and my computer, my Routemeister which is over there. The shelf will hopefully be gone, and all the parts that I need for Routemeister. All the future issues will be at the new house, and that's all I will have. It will be just enough to do a Routemeister show. It won't be as well, I say it won't be as pretty, but to be honest with you, how pretty is all of this anyway? So it will just be an ugly white table with computer equipment, the Routemeister. The one advantage is because I won't have all of these shelves, I will have so much more room to sort the Routemeister show out. But I need to do it that way because it then means Thursday morning I can just chuck everything in the back of the car, put the seatbelt round on the Routemeister, off to the new place, in, it's done. And that's when we're going to really test David Buckingham's lovely wooden base. Is that going to be heavy enough to hold the bus down and stop it moving? We will find out. So that brings us to Thursday. Now Thursday is Spitfire Day. Now we were 2 weeks away from catch up. The 10th of December was going to be Spitfire issue 35 and 36. 17th was going to be 37, 38, and then another mods update video. And I believe that tonight, yes, this is going out in the daytime, so tonight there's another mods video, mods number 4, and mods number 5 will be coming out 2 weeks today. And I said on the last update that the mods videos will be coming out on Saturdays, and then once the Spitfire's caught up, the mods and the plastic model Tamiya kit will be moved to the Thursday, because I think having the 3 Spitfire videos in one day is too much. So what I'm gonna do is I'm moving the mods video number 6 to the Thursday, and that will go out with issue 30, and that's the 31st of December. Now the 7th, the 14th, 21st and 28th, which is issues 39 to 40, sorry, hang on, I've lost myself now. Right, issues 39 to 42, I'm going to continue those as one a week. That will just give me a bit more breathing space for making new videos. Then it will continue back for 2 more weeks, 2 videos a week, and then that will be caught up. So that then brings us to Friday. Friday is Jaguar E-Type Day. Now I have been listening to your comments. I do enjoy building on camera and then playing it back with no talking, speeded up, nice bit of music in the background. But you guys have been adding comments, and I really do appreciate your comments. And then you've been saying things like it's too fast, so I've been slowing it down. Some people are saying we'd like to see the full build. Now I ran into a bit of a problem, and I do apologise. There is a video explaining this a little bit more in full. I have been doing the wheels, as you know. The next couple of videos due out are wheels, and I do not mind admitting to you, I have cocked the wheels up. So the only thing I can do is take the wheels apart and redo them, and I'm going to do that off camera. We still have one more set of wheels to come, But what I've also noticed is, I don't know if I've added more pressure to myself, but when I've the up and coming videos where I filmed myself doing the spokes, I've made so many cock-ups. I've done 3 wheels, absolutely no problems. 2 of them I filmed, smooth as anything. The 4th one, as soon as I do it with the intention of going out, I just completely messed it up. And I realised that some I've actually done wrong, and I do owe an apology to someone, and I will be emailing a certain person who did tell me that I'd done it wrong about 2 wheels back, and I realised what I've done wrong now. But basically what's happened is you've got a video coming out the 11th and the 18th. 54, 55 is coming out together because there's nothing to do on 54. 25th of December and the 1st of January, which should be issues 56 and 57, I'm completely missing those out. And then on the 8th of January I have got the parts. No, I have not got the parts yet. Hang on. Yeah, I've got the parts, but I haven't had them sent to me yet. So 8th of January there will be issue 58 when we start to crack on with more parts of the Jaguar. When the final wheel comes out, I will have the other wheels fixed, and then I will show you the wheel in full. So I have been listening to your comments, but I did muck it up so much that I can't really show it. So that then leaves us with Saturday. Now this is slightly, hang on, Saturday I have no image to show you. So tonight, or today, later today, we have the Spitfire Mods 4. And let me, sorry, I write the title on the videos, but I don't write them on my spreadsheet. So Spitfire mod number 4 has already been uploaded. So that is finishing off the engine, and I think you'll enjoy that. I don't like to be like, whoa, I love my videos, but I quite enjoyed doing that one. Next week we have got a complete change of subject next week. I had a very good friend of mine ask for some help. He's doing his own part work build. Most of you who watch my channel also watch his channel as well, because I know most of you love a good live build. But I don't want to reveal what it is just now, but he came to me and he says, can you help me out? I've got this mod I want to do with my model. Could you possibly paint it for me? And I looked at it and I go, do you know what, not only will I paint that, I just thought of some really nice modifications to make to that, and I think we can adapt that and we can make it look fantastic. So you guys will have to be the judge, because you are the final viewers. So what we've tried to do is we've tried to time this video so that he uses the mod on his live build, and then the Saturday, which should be next Saturday, you'll see how I made the mod. The 19th of December is Spitfire Mods 5. Now that's beginning work on the cockpit. Do you want an update? Do you want a sneaky peek? Tell you what, here's a sneaky peek. This is what my cockpit looks like, and that's all I'm really going to show you. Let's turn the light out so you can see things are going on, but I won't. That's all I'm going to show you. I know I'm a tease, aren't I? So that video is coming out on the 19th of December. The 26th and the 2nd of January I've got nothing planned. Now Spitfire Mod 6, which is continuing the cockpit, that's been moved to the Thursday, so there's nothing on the 2nd of January. There's nothing planned on the 9th of January. And in fact I've got nothing planned on any more Saturday. I did want to do the scale model 101, and I wanted to start that before now, Other things have consumed my time, so it's made it quite difficult. I am not starting new products until I'm ready to fit them in. If you notice, when I brought back things to my channel, I had just one build, and then I brought another one in a couple of weeks later, and then I brought another one in a couple of weeks later. The last thing that I brought in was the Flying Scotsman, and I can remember one comment I received: are you going to have time to do all of this? Yes, I have got the time, but I am not quite ready to bring in the scale models just yet. It is something that I intend to do, and in fact, on the subject of scale models, this is actually an upgrade. In fact, I'll tell you what it is. It's actually an upgrade kit for a very, very famous, a fairly famous World War II battleship. It's just something just to take the detail level to the next level. It's been on back order for 2 months, and it finally came today. So I have, as usual, waffled on for ages. So basically the summary is that there are minor changes to my channel over the next month, possibly 2 months. The videos will be slowed down a little bit, all except for the Terminator, which will continue at full speed. A couple of others will continue at full speed because they're running slow anyway. I am right, so this is the thing. So I'm moving, my tenancy begins on the 15th of December. The 16th is when I move my stuff in. The 17th I move the last bit of my stuff in. Let me just check this. My broadband at my new place will go live on the 17th, and that will go live anytime. You know what these companies are like, anytime between 8 AM and midnight. So that means theoretically I could start filming stuff on the 18th. So if all goes as planned, we will have a live show on the 23rd of December, provided there's no hitches with the broadband, and then I can start getting my part works delivered to my new address, and off we go. So with regards to the job, I'm still working as an agency bus driver. Now, being agency means that I have a contract for X number of weeks. Now, my contract with this current place finished halfway through November. I was on a 6 to 8 week contract, and I started at the beginning of September. And this is exactly how contracts go. They bring you in for a minimum period of time, and then you are there until you're needed, or the minimum time, whichever finishes later. Obviously, with the situation we have going on in the world, lockdown, I hate to say this, is actually fairly good for me, because the more people that can't work and the stricter the lockdown, the more work I have, because the nature of my work is that I'm going where there's gaps. So I'm just any absences, I'm in there. Now, I have been offered a full-time job permanent with this particular company, and their pay rates are actually quite attractive for the job. I've always said, and a lot of people outside of the bus industry don't necessarily get this, but most people will agree that for the job you do, bus driving is actually quite low paid. It's very good. It's better paid than the national minimum wage, so we are financially better off than those poor people that have to work really hard stacking shelves, or working in checkouts, or sweeping the streets. Distribution centres, I know they're all on minimum wage, and I feel really bad for them. They work very, very hard for not much money. So obviously bus drivers do get paid more than that, but they don't often get much more. And I've been offered a job which is actually very attractive pay. Not as much as the agency pays me, but it's guaranteed work, and I am extremely tempted to take it. So I may be staying in this area of the country for good, or until I get bored, which is what I often do. So thank you for listening to me waffle on and on and on, as I always do. I hope my channel is not disrupted too much, but by bringing this video out, it just means that if there is a disruption, I have warned you in advance. I feel rather good that I've only had to cancel one show, and that show is to be confirmed. It may not be cancelled, it might not. But to be honest with you, the way that the days fall, Christmas Day is a Monday, which means, no, sorry, got that wrong. Christmas Day is a Friday, New Year's Day is a Friday, Boxing Day is a Saturday. I personally think that they're not great days to do lives. 25th, 26th of December, they are family days. So you wouldn't expect people to be watching your live videos on YouTube. So I don't actually have a build on those days anyway. So the only thing I have is me Wednesday builds. So I think this is timed quite well, and the fact that I've got to do a lot of work now, but I think on the 16th of December, bang, house move all in one day. Should everything go fine. So that's it then, guys. So take care. I love you loads. Have a wonderful Christmas and a very happy New Year. Be very careful, guys. Stay safe out there. I know the temptation is to go a little bit mad. We've had a terrible year, and I know people go overboard on Christmas, and quite rightfully so. And this year you'd be justified on going overboard, but just watch yourself, stay safe, and stay happy. Take care, guys. Bye bye.